This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Wide open downfield. Here he goes. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Moves out of the pocket. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the...
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. First down, looking to throw the football. Contact as he let the ball go.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Catch made in space. Look out. Breaks into the clear at the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to pull it down and run. They've got him after a 7-yard. So 2nd and 3.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. It's a quick grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the ground. It's Davis. And that's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
Handoff to the right side. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this 1st down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll throw it now. Catch made on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. He'll try a pass here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Oh, the ball's knocked loose. The offense has it. It's still going. They bring him down. Heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. The Dogs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. Runs out of bounds near the goal line. Couldn't quite get there.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the point after is good. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? QB tries it again here on second and 10. And this pass is caught. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Clemson. There was no catching him that time.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Dogs come to the line in a hurry up. They'll try the option play here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. We talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught by the receiver. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the wideout goes in motion. He's back to throw again on second down. Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. That completion sets up a third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. And the ball to the ground. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play, it's incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Third down is a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
That's enough for the first down. As we've seen so many teams around the country, they get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Testing the right side here.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, anytime you see a defense sit back and cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
Rough start in the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on 3rd down. Can he make it to the marker? Stopped on 3rd for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the catch downfield. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive...
He's got it inside the 10.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Dogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And that will give them the lead now. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
The extra point is good. Back in front in this shootout, 35-28. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A pass rush gets home.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking right. This one caught. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Choosing to return the punt. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looking to scramble. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. It's a shotgun run call. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense is still clicking. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 28. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. 28. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today. I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
The completion makes it second down. Looking to chuck it again. Caught quickly. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The ball caroms into the receiver's hands. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Leaning on the run game here late. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
This will be down on the opponent's end near midfield. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Tremendous toughness here. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Clemson. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Quick throw to the left, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you. Play action fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be?
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The chance to advance in the playoff comes down to this. Offense needing a touchdown here late in the game. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. Poor set of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. The Tigers line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. It's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Catch made by the tight end. And he breaks the tackle and a little solid gain there. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. go. 3rd and goal coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, an interception late in the game like this in a tie game in the red zone. You just don't know how many opportunities you're going to get the ball back.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. And a timeout is called to talk strategy here. Tie game late in the 4th quarter. Final minute of regulation. The crowd is really getting into it. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he makes the catch. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. They'll run it to the left. Look out, room to run here. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
Timeout, Clemson.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining.
Clemson.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They're going to run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Rebels will kick it away to start. He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.